Hi, I'm Dr. Veera. I am an entrepreneur, scientist, performing artist, and sports strength and conditioning specialist. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about my life. Here's the breakdown. I was born and raised in a small northern town in Canada called Prince George, British Columbia. It was there that I had the best upbringing because I got to do it all. I played a lot of sports, my favorite, alpine skiing, tennis, volleyball, and I got to do a ton of music, piano, violin, and singing. Then through the summers as I grew up, I had a passion for medicine. My dad was a doctor, so I started working with him at the office, and that passion led to my interest as a scientist. And so I studied science, and I went into my first years in university as a pre-med student, studying microbiology and biochemistry. It was during that time that I did get a second calling. I ended up following that passion, and it led me to becoming an opera singer. I enjoyed an undergrad, master's, and a lot of stage experience. But once I finished those degrees, I was like, okay, so how do I get a job? Then I decided to become an entrepreneur because that way I could do it all. I could be a producer, director, as well as have my own private voice studio. As I continued all that, I started producing more and more live shows all over the US and Canada. And then it also led me to becoming a singer, songwriter in New York City and debuting, at the Soul Cafe on 42nd Street. All of that integrated, again, doing it all. So I thought, well, how can I progress this even further? Well, I ended up in Vegas. Well, maybe not for what you think, but guess what? I did my doctorate. And there, I had this amazing research project and my dissertation that brought together all my science and passion of medicine and singing. And I was pioneering in the future of human performance, with also including the voice as part of it. From that point, I was like, let's do some more research once I finished that doctorate. And I love to see this idea of, Cirque du Soleil, flying and singing, and Pink flying and singing. So I went on to do research and became a strength and conditioning specialist. From there, I lectured all over the country and the world for voice athletes and coaches. I landed in LA, and I also got myself a part-time professor position at Loyola Marymount University, which was really exciting because I met that next generation Gen Z. And they then led me to also the idea of how can I deliver more in this digital world, which is tech, blockchain, apps. So guess what? That precision form training, it was the invention from all that amazing research. And this is where I'm at now, Dr. Veera, presenting these tools for all kinds of humans, Generation Human. What does it take to be extraordinary? That's what people ask me. So I say, well, if you want to be extraordinary, you have to activate your brave. In my work as a performance coach, whether you're a singer, athlete, gamer, or in the military, a health enthusiast, or recovering from injury, I see every individual as having something extraordinary. So to activate your brave, I believe you'll need 3 things: confidence, focus, and intuition. So 1, confidence. Say, I believe in myself before you try anything. It helps you start from that strong point of confidence, especially with the things that you might doubt most. Number 2, focus. How do you focus? You know what? Just do your homework. Put time into learning and training and getting expert skills. Get self-disciplined so that you can contribute your best self to when you do work or play with the team. And number 3, intuition. Learn to develop and trust your gut feeling. That's something nobody ever really explained or encouraged me to develop until later in my life. It may not always be right when you start, but it will always be important to consider. So in short, the formula for extraordinary is confidence plus focus plus intuition. And there you have it. Brave activated.